This was one of the craziest battlegrounds ever, and its downfall was unbelievable. This is Limitless, a Jujutsu Kaisen battleground-inspired game, but it's very different from average battlegrounds. This game has many unique features, and in the description, it says it supports all devices, even fridges. I'm not sure if that's genuinely real, but you guys can try it out. Anyways, how did this game become the most hyped to barely holding 200 players every day? To begin, we need to start all the way back. Jujutsu Kaisen was insanely popular, everybody was watching the anime, and many developers were making fighting games about the anime. And this is exactly where Limitless comes in. The game planned to release July 31st of 2023. Everyone was excited. Me personally, I didn't really hear about the game until late 2024. The game was the first to bring voice lines and unique emotes. It had insane visual effects as of 2023. It was like the most advanced battleground game of 2023. The top 5 best, literally. When the game finally released, thousands of players joined. The game was exploding. Lots of people were grinding kills, testing the Gojo moveset, and doing more stuff. Initially, when the game came out, there was 2 playable characters, Gojo and Sukuna. Sukuna was early access. You could buy the early access game pass for 300 Robux. Gojo, on the other hand, had 2 ultimate movesets. Switching between the movesets drains a little of ultimate, and if you were lucky enough, you could reach the 200% move, which is the hollow purple nuke. The domain looked insane for it being a game of 2023. Everyone was having a great time. After a couple weeks of the release, the developers just disappeared. Now, this didn't really bother the community because the map was very big and detailed. The moves had many variants, so it took much time before the game got boring. But those weeks turned into months, and soon enough, people started leaving bit by bit the game. The ultimate moves were repetitive, and everyone was just spamming domains or hollow purples. The devs didn't work anymore on the game. Sukuna was left behind, and the entire game became abandoned by the devs. The players tried speaking in the Discord server to try and update the game, but they got ignored. This was the very first step of the game towards its downfall. A couple months later, Jujutsu Shenanigans started going viral. TSB also updated, so players started to migrate and play those 2 games. As well as other popular games, this caused competition for Limitless. If they didn't update, they will lose players in big amounts. And as you guessed it, nothing happened. No updates, nothing. So people started playing JJS and TSB, or other popular games that updated and had more stuff inside. But there still was a small community still playing, a few thousand, and they weren't leaving so easily yet. The game was still alive, but it lost many players, a huge chunk of the players it had. The hype was gone. People were playing just to grind or just for the unique features. After a year and a half since the release, bugs started to become insanely annoying to players. Devs were not fixing anything. They published the game and left everything. Players knew it was over for Limitless. The bugs were ruining everything, even myself when I was recording the clips I ran in, at least 4 bugs while fighting. The moves are insanely delayed, and the servers just aren't updated to handle Roblox new updates. The players that were left abandoned the game for good. Limitless sits at around 100 players daily. It's sad to see such a gem that had the biggest chance to become top 5 most famous battleground games just rot like old games on Roblox because of the devs. Limitless had easily been saved and built a giant player base if they just kept updating, fixing bugs, and adding new characters. Limitless was never a bad game, it just didn't keep it up the pace with other battleground games, and because of that, it became a failure. Anyways, if you made it to the end, I want to thank you for watching this video. It's a bit shorter than usual, but it's all right. I hope you liked it. And you can go and test Limitless for yourself right now. I will be leaving the link in the description if you want to play it. Well, I'll be seeing you guys on another video. Peace out and stay safe.